The nation's working farm dogs travel miles each day, but when it comes to bedding down, some of their beds aren't too flash and not very warm.
Enter a Marlborough farmer with a kennel to keep every canine cosy and comfy. Here's Jendi Harper.
This is a yarn about one formidable farmer and her desire to improve the lot of working dogs, like the wonderful Wiki and the baying bear and fine-looking Frank. And every so often a cat's tail will waft into view.
This is Marshmallow. My daughter Olive named her. Get up, good boy.
Rosie Darling is a farmer, sheep and beef, at Ward, not far from Blenheim, not far from the Pacific Ocean. Rosie is also an inventor with a busy brain.
Oh yeah, we've got heaps of ideas. Trust me, I've got so many ideas.
A bundle of energy. She doesn't seem the type to spend much time sitting down and sipping tea.
I definitely like thinking about things differently and doing things that make you excited. I unfortunately have inherited my grandfather's hyperactivity and yeah, like to keep life interesting.
Her late grandfather, Tony Prentice, was a highly regarded inventor.
This is the Super Croc. So my grandfather developed this, I think probably 20 or 30 years ago. It catches and holds the sheep's leg in the crocks. Farmers all around the world love this. They go to England, Ireland, Canada, America. The Americans love them.
Tony also had an idea for an insulated dog kennel. His version used a drum and foam insulation. This is Rosie's version, the Kelvin kennel, durable, recycled plastic made in Fielding, and as this display model shows, all wrapped up in New Zealand wool, snug as a bug.
Bear's quite happy in there.
Bear's very happy, yeah.
You might not get much work out of Bear.
Last winter on the farm was the first real test for the kennels.
It gets quite frosty at home in the mornings, and I can see the kennels from the kitchen window. And we'd watch them. They didn't get out of bed until we drove down in the morning. Yeah, they had cooled them out just to make sure they're still alive.
Down the coast in Kikaringu, farmer James Moore is gradually phasing in the luxe lodging.
Like a young dog like this, he's a $1,500 puppy, so as an investment going forward, and they peak probably at, your best dog's probably $6,000, $7,000. Could be 10 for a really good one. So I suppose the least you can do is give them a good bed and, look after them.
Rosie says her kennels are designed to capture and retain the dog's body temperature.
So we actually had some temperature readings and it was up to 17, 18 degrees warmer on a winter's night.
Cosy in winter, cool in summer, and with a removable blind, a far cry from traditional dog housing on many Kiwi farms.
There you go. Sleep tight, little fella.
I mean, we know as humans, don't we, if we've had a nice warm sleep, we get out of bed and feel better, so it's exactly the same for dogs.
Rosie has been sleeping on her dog kennel idea for a number of years. It had to go on the back burner when Rosie became a widow and a single mother of 3 in 2020.
It was the first day of lockdown when Gav died. Tragically, he tripped and fell and died from a knock to the head.
On the day her husband died, Rosie was at Starship Hospital in Auckland with baby Olive, born with a heart defect. It's been a huge adjustment, and while some thought Rosie might run from the hills, she stayed put, determined to give their children the upbringing Gavin and her had, farm kids.
So when Gav died, we were financially stretched. Things, weren't favourable for me to stay here, but I was really determined not to move. Thanks to so many people. There's lots of people that have helped me stay here.
But you made the call, you backed yourself.
I backed myself, I did actually. I think he would be pleased that we're here. He was born and bred on a farm himself. His drive was to one day own a farm, and we got there together as a couple. And I think he would have been a bit gutted if I let it go so quickly.
And as for Grandad, he'd no doubt be proud she hasn't given up that inventive streak either. Rosie's kennels have been selling online and are about to hit farmland stores nationwide. She says the kennels have caught the eye of city slickers too.
I think our market is the people that really love their dogs and want to keep them warm.
Do you think I could fit in one of those?
I don't know whether you'd fit, but you'd have a great night's sleep. What a great invention, Rosie.